Let's see. Might have to go out and buy some stock images. Let's see. What about this one?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Take this one.
Yeah, we can save that one. My only concern is that the white guy, it's focused and everybody else is blurred out.
Mm-hmm.
It might give the idea of you know, focusing on man more than on everybody else.
I got you. So let's save that one. Let's see.
That's a good option.
Let's see if we use it to women. If we want to have women business meeting, let's try women.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what about this one? Oh, but I think that was too big too.
Yeah, and everybody in that picture is Asian. Oh, sorry, not that one. I thought I was looking at another one. Okay. Oh, this is a good one, Eric.
Which one? Show
All right, go to on the top left, to the lady, the with a bunch of people in the business meeting.
Oh, right here.
Right there. Yeah.
Yes, I like that one too.
That's a nice one. Yes. Everybody's smiling. That's a very good one. That's something that she would like.
Okay. So let's go back to our revolutionary slider.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can get away without having to. Now, one of the things the person did wrong, like you notice how all these other are got red marks by them.
Yeah.
I think he probably, let me just check. Lock. Where is, oh, we're still on this one. Yeah, see, he made the pictures a background image, and then that came in here with the writing.
Mm.
It can work that way. Normally, you put the picture in and the writing, and then we'll go ahead and do that this way. So we'll change her. EJCMove. I do it. I just set up a folder for EJC. There we go. Okay. Now let's see if this picture will work, or do I have to resize it or do any editing to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now let's look at these. That's how I would show. You see how they cut off her face?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to resize that photo.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna leave out of this, and so we're gonna go to, so I can see what size of these photos they are. Let's go to the library, and let's look at the one we're replacing. Replacing. What is the photo we? Let's try one. I think this is one of them. This in there. So it needs to be. That one is just. Wait. Oh, it's just focused on her. Let me find another one. So let's see the side. Okay. All of these are way too large. That's why our website is loading so slow.
Okay.
All of these really need to be resized. So let's go over here. I'm going to resize all of these.
Mm-hmm.
That is the reason. That's one reason why our site is loading. So let's see if we go. 1200. By 600. Let's see.
What is this software or program you're using to resize the pictures, Eric?
This is Fireworks. Adobe discontinued this about last year.
Okay.
Perfect. It's easier than Photoshop, and it was made specifically for web designers to do this. How quick this is. That could go in here, and it's like a lightweight Photoshop, but it's really made for web designers. They just discontinued it because they want people to buy Photoshop. It's a gap in this because
hang on a second, Eric. Plum. It's being too loud up here. I told you I need quiet. I'm on the phone with somebody. Thank you.
Okay, so
I'm sorry about that.
oh, no problem. Let's see. EJ on the move. So let me try something here. So one, I'm gonna make this a JPEG. So it don't be long. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna call this picture home 1. Now, if I wanted to, I like to do this now when I'm doing Photoshop. Now, the picture looks good.
Yes, it does.
But I'm gonna show you one little touch I like to do on you. Let me see something. Okay. Alrighty, then. Now I'm gonna change the screen here. So what I'll do, I gotta try to be a little perfectionist. So what I'll do is I'll go over here. Let's switch over here to this share, and then I will open up that photo I just resized. Folder for that. And then I will go in here and I'm gonna make some adjustments. I like this to have rich colors. What I would do is I'll go in here and I'll just make it a little bit redder. Over here, here, back over here.
Wow, that's very nice. I like it.
So now let's see if it's the right size. Right size for this slider. And that's the reason why her site is moving. That's one of the reasons why, because these pictures are at its highest resolution. And think about it when you're on your phone or you're on any device, you're trying to download that large picture. That's not good.
Correct.
So now we'll go back in here. Okay, so let's see here.
So is this slider revolution something similar to Canva?
Well, they have what's called layer slider. I love Revolution because it's mobile friendly, and if you use it right. So in this case, see, he didn't use it right because you see when you bring this in here, technically, we need to go to the slider settings, But really what he was supposed to do is say, hey, left is transparent.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you add your image. So say you take that image, you add it in here.
Mm-hmm.
See this? And then you make it fit those green lines.
Mm.
And then now, so the problem of it is now this image, now you got to move this up so that you can see the caption.
Gotcha.
Let me take it up some more further. Let's see now, this caption is actually in front because he did it that way. So now let me find out what his caption is. I should just did this all wrong. There we go. Oh, and I still got to move the button up. Now I got to do this one by one.
Mm.
There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do this whole one over. I'm going to delete that one.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do all of these. I don't want to leave site. No. Okay. Site deleted. All right.
She also wants to add a like a button
Mm-hmm.
where you can click like on the top of the page, in the middle of the page as you browse through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably on each page. A download free ebook where people can kind of catch their eyes, and then she's gonna drop a couple of ebooks in there.
Mm-hmm.
And she I took a note that she wants one on the top, on the front page.
Okay, and we'll add those.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back into this. We're still navigate in this, and so this is what makes this a little difficult because of her hosting on the site. See how slow it's moving?
Mm-hmm.
We'd have been finished this revolution side a long time ago. So now we go back in here to slide 1. And she's going to need to also register and pay for the license for Slider, because if you do that, then you'll be able to, and I'll show you after we load this one, we can really get creative with the layout of that slideshow. So let's see here. What is the new one I did? That was on slide 5. Gosh, it's just slow.
That's part of her website, right?
Yep, and that's why it loads file on the front. So here, this is how, say this is a new slide you put in. So technically it's supposed to be done like this. So you would take this here, we'll take that. Is that the right one? Okay, so this slide size is. So it's going to show that. So we're going to, let's pick it on up. Okay, and now I'm going to save it. Now let's say a perfect example. You say, hey, we want, you can also put we can put a button in here, slide for them to download if you wanted to, the ebook too from the slide.
Okay.
When we get to a different slide. So you see now saving. So now let's see here. Let's make this slide. That's the only slide it's going to show. So let's open up another screen with the actual website. Let's see here. Let's see if I new slide. So technically, this is how a slide is supposed to be. So now if you want it to stretch out that way, then he tried to do it the backwards way. So now you go into your slide settings. So whenever you put that picture in there, these slide settings are determined. So that's the default slider. Say we change this to hero scene. Let's see if that'll do it. We got it on full width. And now we're going to save it. And see, the great thing about this slider here, so you can actually bring in a Facebook stream into the slider, a YouTube stream.
Wow, cool.
So now we go back in here. Let's take a look at the slide. Where is the next slide? Doot, doot. Oh, why is it not showing? Let's see here. So let's go back into that slider. Oh, it made, what happened to the one we just did? Slider 5, make that one green. Let's see, I think that's the one we did, slide 5. Let's make that default. All right, let's save that. And now let's go back.
There it is.
There it is. So the proper way that slide is supposed to load, and you notice her site is already loading faster with that slide. And I did a report on how fast her site loads and compare this. So that's the proper way the slider is supposed to be on there. So now we can make changes to the slider. So let's do this. We're going to open up a third screen so we don't have to go back into the settings and make changes. Okay, let's go back into Revolutionary Slider. Okay, so what we want to do is get the right effect for the slider. So now we open up in here. Let's see, we put it on there. We put full width. We put full screen. Let's see here. See what. So that was the reason why he put it in as a background, because of the fact that he wanted it to expand on wide screens like it was before. But that's the proper way to do the slide. So we don't want to do full screen, so we take it back. So we're going to say, let's do auto. And so let's do auto. And then also I'm going to test it. I'm going to actually pull it up on this. There we go. So that's how the slider is supposed to display. And so I'm up on my cell phone. Okay. That was EJCMove.
Oh wow, it looks really good on the mobile.
Because that's the proper way the slider is supposed to be play, not it being the whole background, because that
Gotcha.
makes the load time. So now we got that slide. So let's go back into our slider, and let's see if we can. Let's see if we can bring in this as well. So we really need to redo the whole home page slider. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and create a whole new slide. So I go back in here so that we can get this slider done properly. Then we'll go through any of these pictures that she wants to change other than that picture of her. Does she have any other pictures that she want to change?
Yes. So if you go to Keynote, which is it's actually about her.
Okay.
She doesn't want the word about your coach.
Okay. Well, give me a second here. Let me go ahead and get this new slider going. And we're going to add the image. Now over here, we're going to grab another photo from, let's go to media. We're going to take it down and resize it before we bring in this new slider. So let's find one of her good pictures we had on the home page. I think it was this one.
Yes.
We're going to save that picture. I'm going to take it back into my little program. Yeah, pictures are a major thing that will affect your load time. And so we're going to look at, so our goal is, so let me do this so you can kind of understand what our goal is as far as her site performance and to design this. So here, and I'm going to show you her last report. Let's go in here. Let's go to my pro dashboard. Now let's go into EJ on the move. There we go. Okay, let's look at her last client report. This is the last report that we did before me and you making these changes. And so if you look at her load time, so performance, see the performance of the site. See that page load speed? And so a lot of that is because of, like I said, two could be graphics, but they need to be resized in photos to help improve that score. So you see that was on the 2nd of February. And a lot of that has to do with those page sizes. So if we go in there now and look at performance just by changing that, let's go Dallas. Let's see, just by changing that home picture, let's see if it improves. And while it's scanning, we'll come back to it. See, now we're going to find the other picture that we use it on. I think it's this one. Save that.
Was this picture ever on her website?
Yeah, this is a picture she had on the website. Look at that size of that picture. It's 956 kilobytes, 3,000 by 2,000 pixels. That was on our home page.
Mm.
Now let's see here if it's finished. So now look, okay, so she's still, and you see where her score grade is?
Mm-hmm.
See this where her images? She got F's. You see that?
Yeah.
And that's what's slowing down her site. It's because of those images.
Gotcha.
So we have to be real mindful of the pictures that on these pages.
What would be ideal? What size would be ideal so that when I start searching for pictures, I can keep that in mind?
Well, the great thing about the revolutionary slider, like you see here, we made this one 1,200. Like this new picture is 1,200. 1,200 by 600. Let's
Okay.
I want to go make a picture. Let me see something here. We're going to make the next picture. I'm going to take it down to 800 by 400. Right?
I gotcha. Yeah.
Save it. We're going to call it home 2. And let's go back to here. Let's say we're going to delete this picture. Right click, and next we're going to put us a one that's 800 by 400. Now the revolutionary slider, what it does is it adapts to the size of your picture for the display on your. You want to find a high resolution picture, but then downsize it to a smaller size. So
okay,
this one is now 70 kilobytes. You see the difference between 956 kilobytes for a picture and 70.
oh wow, yeah, definitely.
So let's say here we want to just make it fit. So it's the same picture, but it's only at, now we'll save it. And that's what the resolution slider does, is it adjusts your picture to fit your website. That's why it makes it mobile friendly and helps you optimize it. So now we go in here, and it's really no difference. Oh, it's going to take a minute to save. Make sure this one is, yeah, it's the only picture, so we saved it. And change. And that's because of the cache in the site. And one of the tools we need to put on here is a Jetpack so that we can flush the cache. So we can pull it up on another browser. So you see how long it's taking time because the site's so slow to communicate that change. And we've changed that picture. Okay, well, we're going to do this. Hold on. Let's go back to Revolutionary Slider. And we're going to go back to the home page. This might be my error. We need to change it to this new slider called Home 1. So we're going to go here. We're going to edit this page. And let's see, where is the Revolutionary Slider? Okay, so we're going to change that to Home 2. Now we're gonna update it. Let's go back, refresh the home page. Boop. Now let's go back and change that slider to, let's go back to change that setting on your slider. Go back in here. So we want default slider, hero, auto. Ideal page, let me see here. So layer size, let me write this down. It's 1240 pixels by 868. Now let me go in here and do this. I want to go 1240 by 868 ideals. And that's still way too large. So let's see here. That is, so what I want to do is, let me go ahead and save, make this a JPEG. Options, okay. See, the higher the quality I make this, the more the size is. This will make this is at better quality. Let's browser display. Let's see what our file size will be for that home. Let's call this home 3. Let's go back. All right, let's go in here and remove this layer. Layer. Let me make sure before I do this is make sure this, oh, there we go. Let's save it. That's the ideal size for the layer. Right there. now let's see, he says we got transparent as the back. Let's go and save it. Now let's see how it's going to display on the cell phone as well as there we go.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, so now we're going to, so let's go ahead now and add the, let's look at our other picture. Now we know we're going to use this as its ideal size. So now we're going to get the other picture. This one, I think it was this one. There we go. So now we're going to edit that. Change the picture. Now, normally when you're uploading these pictures, I'm going to do that for her real site, is we need to put a description on here. This is how Google finds EJ on the Move. So technically, we're supposed to go in here and put EJ on the Move consulting, and we'll put any keywords like coaching in here, and we'll put that by each photo.
Okay.
So that when people Google it, Google her name, it'll bring them back to the site in this photo. And that's called SEO. And that's an SEO service. So now we go back, take a look, and see if both slides are in there properly. Let's see here.
Yeah, I see it. I see this one with all the people in it. I don't see the second one.
So let's go back and see if both are checked. Let's go back into the general settings. Let me show you on my cell phone. Sometimes it takes a second. I see the first slide, but where is the second one?
Yeah, I don't see it.
And let's go back in. Both of these are working. go. Let's save that.
Yep, there it is, Eric. I see it on my phone.
Yep, so that means that the site is communicating slow. So
Mm-hmm.
it shows both. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay. So let's go back into the slider.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, things that we tuned will move slower because of the site hosting is slow.
Okay.
So now we still going back to home too. So now we could add photos in here, and they will just keep rotating. And we'll, once we get all the photos in and design, we'll come back and see if we want to do some text.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead to first photo. All righty, so now let's look at this home page. Let's look at what we're going to change on here.
Mm-hmm.
Say that, let's look at this. So let's go over what changes you want on this home page.
All right. So the first thing was to check her photo out. We just did. She wants to add a button, download your free ebook. What does, yeah, that right there, she wants it maybe on top of the page.
Okay, she wants that up a little further. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this. We're going to do two things. We're going to put that in a drop-down menu.
Okay.
Download the ebook, and we're going to see if we can bring this border up above the. We'll bring it up above the where leaders are. So let's see this. So this is influence leaders. This is the download. So we're going to see if we can bring this up. Let's look at our change. Okay, now let's see here. Let's see. Let's do. So we can put it right here. No. So let's see here what we got going here. We probably need, let's see, just go ahead and add a spacer in here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so we need a little bit more spacer. So it is there. And now let me try something here. So now that we got the spacer in there, let's see if we can take it back up here. So revolutionary slider has a space in here. And this is why we can't control. Let's see. Let's see. We want to do this. Let's see, revolutionary slider. Okay, let's see something here. So we might have to take this back down to make this work. Come on, there we go. And we're gonna add, I see we did the spacer, so here, look at this. I really want, I don't know why we got this white space here. You know what? I'm gonna take this right under here. Let's see what happens. There we go. So now I can reduce that space.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna reduce that space to 32. Let's go and update. Okay. It's still thinking. Let's see if it's in move real fast. Oh, it's just, the site is so slow. It is.
It's pathetic, huh?
Yes. And I'm trying to see why the, let me remove my spacer. I'll take this down to 16. Now let's preview that change. Okay, so we got the download there. So I'm also going to put a link to the download ebook and resources, or does she want it to be prevalent as one of the main topics? So we got resources. We can put a link that says download ebook.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure that the ebook is actually being able to be on the right. So that's not the ebook. Is that the ebook?
Mm-mm.
That's not?
She just wanted to have it ready. I don't think she has uploaded anything to it yet.
Does she have the ebook? Does she have the ebook? Do we have a copy of the ebook?
I started working on it. I have to finish. I got 2 files to complete, which is this ebook that she made about spring clean your life. Did she mention that?
No, no.
Yes.
So right now, so basically, once I fill this out,
Mm-hmm.
what do I download? So let me go ahead and fill this out. So when I hit submit,
I wonder if
and it says, okay, please download your free ebook.
I gotcha. All right. Now it's downloading. All right.
Okay, and this book is called Influence Survey.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the book she wanted to be downloaded? This one?
I think that's one of them. Yes, we're gonna add more.
Okay, so that's
She didn't mention which one yet, but she wants to have it ready.
okay. So we can just copy this page, where she got other ones. So
Mm-hmm.
what we should be saying here, what's the name of this book? Influence ebook. So right here, what we should be telling the person is in this download tab, so she's gonna have more ebooks. Okay, it says improve your influence today. I would say download our free ebook. I would basically say download our free influence ebook. Because if you're gonna have other ebooks, improve your influence, download our free ebooks. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree because that, or we can, since she's gonna have several different types of ebooks there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe we should just make it short and sweet and just download our free ebook. Because this one is to me is telling you to go download this influence ebook,
mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah, and that's where it takes you. When you click on this,
yeah,
it takes you to that. And I see something I want to change here. I'm going to add another spacer. Let me add this one. Put one on top. Now let's see how that looks.
that looks good. I like that.
Yep. Let's see here. I'm gonna take out the spacers because the download is just not button is not even. So I'm gonna take out both spacers and see how it looks. There we go.
That's better.
Excellent. All right. So what else we want to change on the home? So did she want to remove this video of herself on the home page?
No, she didn't mention anything about the video. I think for the main page, I think that should be it. Let me see. If you go to Keynote.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just finish looking at our home page.
Mm-hmm.
So if I hit sign up, there we go. So this is where the problem comes in. So right here, sign up for motivational text. That goes nowhere.
All right, let's go ahead and remove that.
Well, let's keep that. And let's
Okay.
find out, because we need to set her up some forms. Now,
Mm-hmm.
do you have her log in to her MailChimp account?
I'm sorry?
Do you have her log in to the MailChimp account?
I do.
Okay, let's go ahead and log into here. We're going to create her some forms.
Okay, I'm going to get the,
I'm going to use the restroom while you log in.
all right. Let me,
You're on my screen now. So you got to minimize the share so you can get to your screen.
All right.
You're still on my screen.
All right, I think I'm on my screen now. Nope. All right.
Okay, let's pull back up. You should be back on my screen. Let's see, here we go. You should see MailChimp. Go ahead and log in.
Okay. info@ejcmove.com. MailChimp. All right, we are in.
Okay. All right. So what we want to do, let's see what kind of audiences you guys have. So are you familiar with MailChimp?
A little bit. I just started working with it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna help you master it. Let's see. So right now, let's look at what audiences she got in there. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we got an email list, mid-level leaders, supply contact. So we're gonna set up a new audience. Or let's see, do she has one? Okay, BMC coaches, clients, and then her overall email. So we're gonna set up a new email, a new audience. And this audience is gonna be for weekly motivational text. Weekly motivational text. Okay, so now we'll go back. So let's say motivational text. And I think don't you have an email?
Yeah, info@ejcmove.com.
EJCMove.com. And we'll say you this email because you our website EJCMove.com to receive weekly text. Okay, so now we'll go in here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's save. Okay, and now we're going to create us a form. This form is going to just have name, email. We don't want address, we want phone. Let's go ahead and get phone. We don't want address, so we want phone. So let's see here. One, two, three. No, we don't want to be international. Cell phone. And we're going to change and I think I have her find her logo. You know what? I'm gonna make this a cool color. Let's see, download this. Make this. Okay, we'll make this. Okay. Ooh, she already has some logos in here. Let's try this, and I might do some different.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, so we'll take this. We're going to put EJCMove.com. Open a new menu.
Wow, that's very nice.
So let's see here. We might want to do you know her color code for the blue? What's the color code for the blue?
Hang on, I have it. Let me pull it up real quick. I have you minimized.
I can grab it if you give me a. If you can't find it, I can grab it. Hold on, let me just download her logo. And look at our little cute little tool that you love so much. Check this out. This gives us a nice little tool, and that's her color code, which is this. Okay. And let's go back to MailChimp. There we go.
Wow, that's real cool.
And let's see here. Let's edit this.
We can put, how about put the weekly motivational text color in white?
That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see if we can find it. That's the question. Text color is in black. Background. Let's see. Let's see, is this the. Hey. Four buttons. What is the header? That's the button. We don't want them in white. We're going to make those the orange. So let's go here. Let's put our little tool here. See what the orange is.
All right, I got the exact number for the blue if you want it.
Okay. Let's see. Is it the same as, let's see what I put in here. Let me find it. Let's see, what did I do? 155E7B.
That's correct.
That, okay, so we got that. Now let's see, why can we change? Let's weekly motivational checks. We can't change it. Oh, there we go. There we go. White. Oh, it didn't change.
You think it might be?
Let me see. Okay, let's do it that way. Let's see. Oh, no, it did it like that. Let's make it automatic. I think it's another field. We have to change that text. Let's see. Header. That's the header.
The auto wrapper, maybe you can get rid of it. Yeah, none.
No, we have none. Text color background. Let's see. Hoover buttons. We already got the orange in there. We'll do it again. We already had that. Let's see. Form label. Field labels. Oh, that's going to be. That's inside the form. That's the field text. And errors is that. So we can't change that. So best thing to do is we don't have to do this. We'll have to do something fancy like this. Like that. Let's see. Here. I was trying to get fancy. Can't find my graphic. Let me see, text, PNG. Let's see if I look on the clip art. Let's see.
Now, let me ask a quick question. Can I ask a question while you're doing that? Say that we have forms, for instance, she's gonna come up with a summer camp for high school kids, and then we want on the website put a form for them to sign up. Say I have to create that sign up form in MailChimp. have it ready there, and then you come in and then you manage and put it in a website. Is that correct?
Yeah. So just like what I'm doing, what we're doing here now is we're creating the form, and then I'm going to create a link back to the website for this form for that motivational text.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. And then the great thing about it is you can go ahead, now that once people start signing up, you can go ahead and send a motivational newsletter if you wanted to. Let's see, we're going to call this weekly text. And so now we have a little graphic for that. Now we can go in here and we're going to see, we're going to get fancy. And we're going to upload this graphic to the form. Let's see here. Okay, let's save. Oop. See?
Nice.
Nice. Now we're done with the form. So now we're gonna take this link here.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Edit page. We'll go where it says. Now where did that go to? Where's that at? On here at the bottom. So that's at the bottom right under. Should be right under here. Where is it? Now we don't find it. There's the.
That's a problem, huh?
Now that's a problem. Where did they put that weekly text? Let's see here. Let's see if they tried to get fancy. They could have just made that really easy there, but let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Happy customers, success. Let's make sure. So right after happy customers, then you had this sign up form, motivational text. Now where did that go?
Funny, I don't even see it on the mobile.
You don't see it on the mobile?
Nope.
Wow. Let me try. I didn't even look at that. No, it's not even here.
Mm-mm.
So it's like nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
but it's showing on.
When we go on the web through a
Well, I'm gonna fix that. So first, let me figure out where's it displaying at. So we're gonna first let me take a look at it. Okay, now let's see if it's a part of the template itself. So let's see, because it's definitely not in that page.
Mm-mm.
So let's go in here. We're gonna go to high-end options. And I hate when they design a template like that, because now you've got to search for where that's at, because it's linking to the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Let's find. Let's see. We're gonna find you. I don't think you're gonna hide from us.
Right there. There you go.
Now we'll change that to this URL. And it says it's the pre-folder. But the problem of it is we just did that great thing, but it's not, it's a pre-footer call out, but we don't see it on the mobile, but it's on the regular, and that's what most people will sign up for it if you're gonna put it in here.
Exactly.
So let's see here. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I am going to turn it off. Watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off from being there. So I'm gonna go back here and let me find it. I'm gonna turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you how we get it in like we're supposed to. So now we'll go in back into edit that page. And we're going to take, what is our famous little, let me find it while I download. Great. So let's see, can we copy? Oh, I can't. Let me go ahead and add this. Let me just go and go empty. Okay, now I can drag it down. What did I do with it? Okay, there we go. What did I do with the copy that I had? Was dragging all over the place. Now watch, it's in here somewhere. I'll guarantee you. All right, so we're gonna copy this again.
All right, there you go.
I bet you, watch when we refresh it, it's gonna be somewhere. Okay, so now we're gonna take this, and then we're gonna go back up and copy the button area. So we did, that's a custom. Okay, 3/3, we're gonna copy this. We gotta take it down. Then we gotta figure out how did they, okay, now we gotta put it here for now, because we gotta go in here and custom this. Okay, so let's see here. Let me find out what was the customization for here. Oh, it's 3/4. Remember that? Okay, great. So we're gonna copy that. Now we're gonna make our little area right here. That. And we're gonna move our little download button.
This is cool.
And we're gonna take out our little spacer. We're gonna say free, what we call it, free motivational.
Weekly motivational text.
Sign up now. So we're gonna call that here. Say sign up now. And we're going to change this URL to our famous URL here. Set link. And I want to change the color of this one. Let's see here. First, let me see how it looks, and then I'm going to change. I think I'm going to see if I can change the color. Let's see. Now we don't have to worry about it. If it did to design, now to show up on the mobile and on the desktop. Let's see. Cross your fingers.
I'm looking. Yep, it's there.
It is. I mean,
yes, it's just we're just gonna have to do a little editing because it's kind of like.
Yep. So we're gonna have to let's see, separate it. Let's see. Now, why did it do it like that? Let's see. Let's go back up here and look at the customization that was done on this first one. Okay. Okay, we had a default 0 gap. No background. Okay, here we go. Full width is enabled. And that's what we can change the color. What are you thinking? I'm thinking, well, I guess we have to go with the orange because of the.
She wants to stick to the brand, the color, branding color. Okay. Once I click on that motivational text, it gives me the option to put my email address, first, last name, phone number, and then marketing permission. If it's gonna be motivational text, shouldn't we get text permission? Oh, never mind. This is marketing. It's something different.
Yeah, you got to give them that's so they definitely accept you know, you sending them out information.
I gotcha. I realized that. I'm gonna sign up and see what it does, Eric.
Okay. And you see how that video is displaying on the mobile? That's not done right. So we're gonna have to move that. We're gonna have to change that how that video is gonna display or move it. Okay, so the weekly motivational text did not. So we got a couple more changes to make that flush properly. Boy, it's still moving slow. Let me go in here. Let's see here. Background, solid color. Okay, background, solid color. Let's go back in here. Check out. No other changes. Let's see here. This is one horrible design.
Eric, would you excuse me for a couple of minutes?
Sure thing.
Thank you. I'll be right back. I just want to get me a drink.
Okay, so all right, so we got that. We need. I do not like that.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, now let's see here. Let's see if this thing works out like the way we need it to. So let's preview it. Alrighty, so now we need to center that. Will be motivational. Okay, let's see.
Very nice.
Yes, and let me do something. I want to put on the move in lowercase so to be consistent with the first button. So we say free motivational text. Then we'll put this lowercase on the move. Let's see here. Where's it at? Yeah, feel on the move. There we go. Should be right aligned. Alrighty. So what I recommend is I'm gonna fix the video before we finish today. On the front page, I recommend you show that to Elizabeth. She can pull it up from her phone. She's still in Mexico?
Yes, she is.
So have her pull it up from her phone.
Mm-hmm.
And let her know we just worked on the home page. And
Mm-hmm.
if you like it, any changes to the page, to that page.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to change that from download to sign up now. There we go. And let's look at this video while I'm in here. Let's see. What did she put that? Okay, so this is what that video. I do not like the video like that. Let me look at how she got this. About this redesign, how this looks. Okay, so the best way to do this video is, and it goes back to our famous.
Welcome to our website.
So we want to do is we want to go back over here. And we're going to go to that revolutionary slider. You see why the video looks so horrible on the mobile?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you put videos in, you want to put those in the revolutionary slider because it will adapt to the phone. So what we'll do here, we'll create a new slider. Call it home video. Say we're gonna go auto. I'm gonna say save. Now there's several ways we could couch this. So we're gonna do this. Now we're gonna leave it as a transparent background, and we're going to put video. So now we put on VMO, we click on video, we search and we find her video. We're gonna go to sizing, make it, I'm gonna try full screen. And let's see, autoplay on the first time that you come on the site. And let's see. Alrighty, so now we got that. Now we're gonna save that slide. Now we're gonna go back over to the home page, and we're gonna take all of this out. We're gonna take all of that out. Oops, oh my goodness. Let me go and just get this, set up a new, make my job a little harder. Come on. Okay, and now we're going to put in a revolutionary. Where's the revolutionary slider? There we go. Okay. And on here, we're going to find the video slide. And now we're going to move this back up to, I just got to remember what that was. I think that was that right above Fire ebook? Let me see. What was that at?
I'm looking.
Yeah, right below download ebook. So let's make sure.
That's right.
So that's fine. There we go. So we got to take it out one more place. Is that Let's Move Together? Is that what the video was?
Look.
Let's see.
Welcome to EJCMove.
Let's move. Yep. Let's move together. And then that's what the video was, right under Let's Move Together, unlocking your potential.
Exactly.
All right, so let's see how it looks. Oop. There it is.
Welcome to our website, EJCMove.com, your website.
And now I'm gonna
Take a look around. We have.
So now I'm gonna take my little spacer out.
What do you think about the video?
I think we definitely can do better. I'll be glad to shoot that when she comes back, and we'll do her up a really nice video.
I don't like the wall, the background is like, you know, she's like in a box or something.
Yeah, cause see, I have a green screen studio over here too, so you can put have the logos in there. A real nice background.
Even if we shoot it, even if we shot the video in her office, she's got very nice lighting in there. It's a nice atmosphere. That would be nice too.
Now look at it on the mobile phone, and you see the difference of what I was telling you about the video.
Okay, I'm seeing it.
So you see how the video is displaying on the mobile phone now? It's not all over the place.
Right. Much better. Much better.
Let's look at this. Okay. So now, I think the home page right now, so we want to do is let her look at it, and then we'll get back for our session on, let's say, Friday. We will continue the changes. We want to make sure that she likes the home page initially, and tell her when you talk to her that we're going to do a total redesign for a site. This will get her up and functional for that site. And I'll just show you. I'm trying to find what her Let me find. And this is our little demo site that we're working on for some different designs. That site right there is one, it's too much work without having the look that it needs. And I'll show you the difference. Let me pull this one up. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, let's pull this one up. And so I'm going to use this URL to get her a better, different look. So this site, this design right here, and I'm going to have several ones. I'm not sold on this one. She liked this one, but I want something in this type of look. You see?
Oh, wow. Okay.
And see, now you can put your leadership plans right here in there. You see?
Much better. It's cleaner. Yeah, I like that. Like that a lot.
So that's the direction we're going to go. We want to get this one functional enough so she can still be making money, so she can afford to get her a newer site.
That's right.
So for Friday, I want you to write down what pages are we going to. Now, you said something about page. Is that the keynote?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me see here. And what did you want to do with the keynote? Remove her?
She wants, let me go back. She wants to change, she wants a newer picture over there. She doesn't like that picture. She also wants to change, scroll up a little, where it says about your coach. She wants to change that saying. I don't know what she wants. She told me to like think about whatever and talk to you and brainstorm.
Okay.
Because she doesn't, go ahead.
So, and that's, and I think, and what we need to do is we need to put us, take a look at some competitive, some other coaches, look at some other sites and see what you want to, see if we can get some ideas. Because if you look at the design here, let's see, about us. Let's go in here. She might want to make it from more of a company viewpoint, you know, see like this one?
Exactly.
See that?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's probably where she wants to go there. And so what we do is you talk with her tonight and say, okay, you know, what are you thinking about? We can remove this picture. And we can make it more like a company profile. No, company EJ on the Move Consulting instead of her.
Okay.
I think that's the direction we want to go, is the company. Like, what's the mission, the vision, you know, the company overview.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
You see this? Look at this one right here. See, it has the mission, our core values. It has the boom, contact us. See, something like that.
I like that a lot. That's much better. And that's exactly where she's heading. She wants to focus on EJCMove as a company rather than about Elizabeth.
And let me show you, this is a young lady I met in India. Let me see, ABC. And this company, her and her Sarahs they do consulting. And let me see if I can find their company website. Let's see, was it ABC Company, Washington, DC. I love what they did to their website for this, if I can find them. They're hard to find. Let's see. Let me see if I remember. ABCD. Let's see, ABCD. Let's see if that's it. Oh no, that's not it. ABCD. What was their company? It was ABCD. I'm just trying to figure out. I might have to find that, but it was a beautiful website, ABC Company. Consultants, Washington, D.C. Let's see. Man. Oh, let's see if this is it. Let's see if this is their LinkedIn. Let's see. That's the name of the company. Let's see what happened to their website. There you go. It's ABC and Company. So they do leadership training. Hold now. Look at. Now, if you want to go something like this, tell me, what do you think of their site? Now, take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see. Do the capabilities? I love when you put a capability statement. So you see this?
Mm-hmm. That's real neat.
They give you some ideas.
That's very nice.
Then case studies, and then they have a institute. Becoming a contributor.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that is very nice.
So it gives some ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to actually I'm gonna send you a video of this training session as we do this that we can share with her, so she'll know